All right, Coach. Just talking about overall thoughts on the game. It was close early, and then obviously New Paltz started hitting some shots, and it kind of got away towards that late in the fourth. How did you feel like your team played overall, and what do you think was the difference in the outcome?
No, I am super proud of our team. What a great environment. What a great day to be here. The student section for SUNY New Paltz, congratulations to them on the win. Our team the entire year has been grit and resilience. We've had players score double digits in every game, so when we talk about the epitome of team, it's team. But we also have some players that really have some dynamic ability, and our goal was to kind of really spread out the pressure, and we did that very well in the first half. SUNY New Paltz did a good job of adjusting to some of the things that we were doing, and then Madison, boy, she had a night. 7 to 10 from 3, hats off to her. Our goal, when you look on a stat sheet, obviously 4 and 10 kind of coming into the game are kind of who you got to pay attention to and stop. And we held them both to single digits. That was kind of our goal, and make somebody else beat us. And Madison stepped up, had a big day, and that kind of stretched things out as we got into the second half.
Yeah, I thought you guys, especially early, every time they had a shot, I felt like you did well answering on the opposite end. Again, it sounds like you got the game plan down, limited Brianna Fitzgerald, limited Jenny Walton, but just talk about how kind of difficult it was to kind of be able to limit, obviously a hot shooting night from some players off the bench from New Paltz.
Yeah, I mean, basketball's a game of runs, we know that, but I think that we did do a good job at answering at times, but with this kind of home environment for them and us being on the road, that's going to add a factor to it, of course. And you have a good night, you have a good night. We were really focused on our game plan and sticking to that, and I think we did execute that well. But when it comes down to it, I'm just so proud of this team getting to this point. It was super exciting. Love the seniors, love the team, and I'm really proud of us.
Yeah, Jayla, just talk about the year that you guys had, even getting to this point, champions in your own right, and how this team in general just to even get here and play in this game.
To get here as a fifth-year senior, to come back and be able to play with these girls in particular has been such a special season for me. With the idea that I wasn't sure coming back, but to be able to come back and be with these girls and make a season run like this, it's been such a ride, and I'm happy with the game, and I think we all played to the best of our ability, and I think these girls are going to have a successful season next year, and I'm excited to see them.
Coach, Coach Schubert had talked about limiting your three-point ability. Do you feel like you want to get off a little bit more shots from the perimeter? Do you feel like that was ultimately the difference? Obviously New Paltz hitting, you guys only making 8 for 20 from three-point range.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely can shoot the three, and we like to shoot the three, and I think, New Paltz did a very good job of pushing very high on us, which we're a team that can get to the rim, and you could see we could get to the rim. We didn't finish some of those shots that we normally do, and that's a big part because of the height. We're not used to seeing that much height at the rim, so that was an adjustment for some of our guards. And then the ability to kick out, they're very long, and so those, pushing us up and limiting those kick out shots, we only got off 23s where there's many times we're very happy and comfortable to shoot 30 or 40 of those. So I think, their game plan to kind of slow us down and limit some of that penetration was successful on their part.
Yeah, and then did you feel like the pressure, you had 19 turnovers today, they capitalized on the opposite end. How much was that kind of just a momentum shifter, obviously, with the crowd as well, especially when the game started to kind of get away late?
Yeah, it totally plays a big part of it, and we were saying they've been in this position before, they've been in the tournament, this is our first experience with it, and that kind of environment is going to come with a lot of like fluster and nervousness, and I think that did show in some of our turnovers, but I think we came back from a lot of it, but some of it is just whether it's unlucky or, it could go a different way, a different game, but yeah, I think a lot of it is just being this high-tense environment, and not being able to execute on some of that stuff.
Yeah, and I think to follow that up, our big thing was to not back down from the pressure. And I think our turnovers were made with effort, trying to do something forward as opposed to retreating and going backwards. So I was very happy actually with the turnover decisions because we were not hesitating.
And then just talk about the experience. Again, playing NCAA tournament game, going to a different state, traveling all the way here, just the experience in general. Of playing in this environment like you guys had talked about.
I mean, this has been such a lifetime experience for me. I mean, I think this is awesome. And I'm just so excited to have gotten this opportunity to be here because this is the biggest stage you can probably get on.
I agree. It's never fun to end a season, but if you're gonna end it in the NCAA tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, for us, you know, the nerves, I think, pregame weren't as much as to what was coming in the game, but that the potential that this group could be the last time on the court that we get to play together. And that's probably the hardest part of it, is because I love this team to death. They're amazing basketball players, but more than that, they're amazing people, and they are going to be sorely missed, those that are not going to rejoin us next year.